know, they were a lot smarter back then.
Yeah. Different time. Matt Teresa wants to show you some love. He says, I always remember and share that piece of knowledge that Lonzo says to my little homeboys at work and nephews. It's better to have peace of mind than a piece of booty.
Man, come on, dude. Come on.
Have you said break that down? What were you?
Peace of mind, man. Well, it usually applies to females. Okay. When you get with a female and she don't allow, if she's making your life hard and not your dick, nigga, you got the wrong woman. If she's making your life hard and not your dick, you got the wrong woman, dude. The woman's supposed to make your dick hard, not your life. And that's how you get peace of mind. Okay.
Oh, that's hilarious. Let me go call my wife in here real quick. Baby, come here. Just kidding.
That's what peace of mind comes in, man. Come in that dot. You walk in the house, your woman's pitching and moaning and popping and blah, hit the baby and whoop. Whoa, back up. Can a brother woosah for a minute? Can a brother woosah? And you know, you got somebody that's constantly on your nagging on your head about dumb shit, bringing up old women shit, old girl. Yeah, and the nigga think perfect, but goddamn, I let that shit go. What you want me to do now? So it is what it is, Doc. So yeah, if your woman is making your life hard and not your dick, you got the wrong woman, Doc. Remember that shit.
It's funny you said that, Lonzo, because I've known, I'm not going to say I know, I've known several people throughout my life who were married and unhappily so that, you know, they get off of work and before they go home, they have to go to the bar. They have to get intoxicated. They have to sit in the car and take a couple of shots down before they go in the house and deal with the kids and the wife. They have to smoke a joint before they deal with the wife. And that is a sign that she's making your life hard and not your dick hard is my point.
Exactly.
You got to get intoxicated to say one word. That's the problem, dog. Run, get out of that marriage quick.
That ain't the one for you, man. You know, bite the bullet, eat it. Go on, do what you got to do, and take your time about the next one. Shit.
I want to ask you something, man. Something I wanted to ask you last week. We hit on a topic and we just didn't get to it because there was so much to talk about, as there is always. But hypothetically, if something similar to the 1994 crime bill shows up in the November elections, is Lonzo voting yes on it? Or no? I know it's a blanket question, but just, you know, in general, without knowing any details, and it's obviously hypothetical.
You know, let me say this before I say anything. What I've learned, we talked about this today. Me and my partner, Big A, but shout out to Big A. Me and Big A had a long conversation today. We worked on some stuff with Hood Peace and Same Gang. One thing I've learned over the years, when they make a law, the first time that first law first get introduced, they come with the combat boots and the motherfucking iron gloves. Okay, 3 strikes, you out. Anything, nigga stole some pizza, 25 to life. Nigga stole some cigarettes, 25 to life. Push the kid, you know, walking through the store and push somebody, 25 to life. Then everybody starts bitching, and they start making adjustments. And they start crying. You're too hard. You're too, and rightfully so. Then they start crying about shit, and now you got what we got right now. Okay, motherfuckers out here stealing. You got a $1,000 limit before you get a felony. $1,000 limit. The motherfuckers is taking advantage of it every chance they get. Walking in the stores, grabbing coats, and you know. So if you're a small business, can you afford to lose $1,000 a day? Can you afford to lose $1,000 a week in merchandise? So you got motherfuckers taking it. So for one side, you got a motherfucker cracking down. Next side, you got a motherfucker just open up the floodgates. So they never come with a real solution or a real medium. They always go from one extreme to another to make a motherfucker just, you know, either you so pissed off because you can't do shit, or you so pissed off not everybody can do what the fuck they want to, and you can't do shit to them. My boy who owns a store in Compton got videos and pictures of youngsters walking in just grabbing shit and walking out the door. Just grabbing shit. He's a small businessman. Can he afford that shit? And that's the shit he saw. Imagine the shit he didn't see. Can you really afford that? Now, would I vote for it? It depends on what it says, man. I totally do not agree with this no bail shit. Okay, I don't agree with that. I understand some people can some people some cases don't warrant a person getting locked up till they go to trial. But on the same token, you start talking about murderers and violent crimes, you let a nigga go home to finish the crime. Come on, man.
Yeah, man.
And they do the shit shit like that on purpose to make you go back to the hard way again. They make it so goddamn soft till they make you okay. Now when they put the bill on the ballot again, they make it so soft, and now they're going back to being hard again, maybe even worse than they were the first time, as opposed to coming to the happy medium. My solution is if somebody get arrested, if it's a certain kind of crime, depending on what it is, give a motherfucker house arrest, man. You ain't got to put him in jail. Get a motherfucker house arrest. Okay, you go to work. You ain't gonna lose your job. You keep your car, but have your ass at home by a certain time till we figure out if your ass is guilty or not. And if your ass is not guilty, we're gonna give you time. We're gonna give you whatever the case may be. And there's other ways of doing this shit, as opposed to one putting the burden on the general public, or letting a bunch of cats out that know the system so well, they know if they go to the store and just steal $999 worth of shit, he get to go home with a ticket. Okay, well, he go home with a ticket and go shopping a few minutes later. It's happened already. Guys get arrested and go right back and go steal some more shit. Put a motherfucker on house arrest. Like put an ankle bracelet on his ass. You got to be home by a certain time, and at a certain time, you got to stand in front of this goddamn screen with your eyes open, and because you can do classes online now. You can have a motherfucker doing theft classes, DUI classes online. You got an ankle bracelet on. You ain't got to come no place, and you sit your ass here. And if this bracelet go off between now and now, your ass got to come go lock in. You can go to work in the morning. You can sit home, do what you got to do, but you better have all your shit by a certain time, or have somebody to go get it. Now, a cat get picked up on Saturday night for some dumb shit because he was drunk. Because he ain't got no money, he got to sit in jail 4 or 5 days, and he gonna lose his job. He gonna lose his job, his apartment, his car, maybe his girl, everything he had for a simple mistake. Nah, and you ain't even convicted him yet. The fight, it could have been a simple fight, but I ain't got no money. I live in an apartment. I ain't got no collateral. Okay, so if he loses his job, he really ain't gonna have no collateral. Now he got to start all over again. I was with a gentleman. I was doing an event for a reentry group, and I was with a gentleman. He said, "Man, I went to the party, had a fight, got into a fight, didn't go back home. He couldn't make bail. He went through the process, couldn't make bail, lost his job. Only did a year, but when he came out, he didn't have shit. He was a bachelor, having a good time, got drunk, got into a fight. Somebody got fucked up a little bit more than he was supposed to, and because he didn't have the lawyer, they cut a deal, gave him a year." And he had to go sit down for, I think, about 8 to 9 months. But when he came back, all the shit was gone. They don't give a fuck about your possessions. They'll have your shit on the curb in a matter of minutes. So if your car ain't paid for, you're finna lose that motherfucker. So it's just you got to be more understanding and have some flexibility. Yeah, you can still be. All right, dude, instead of us locking your ass and losing your job, we're going to put this ankle bracelet on your ass. You got to be home by 7 o'clock every night till we get this shit straightened out. Okay?
That's more logical. It seems like our laws are either too extreme or too lenient. There's not a logical middle, like you just said.
Yeah. They say common sense ain't common.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that. Common sense ain't common, man. And you got, when you start entering politics and financial benefits from the county or the city or the municipal services, shit, they're not on your team. If that was the case, you wouldn't be taking people's car for parking in a goddamn. If you were taking a nigga's car for parking in a lot that's not locked, okay, but you'll let him go home after he beat his girlfriend's ass up. Come on, man, that's some bullshit. I came out one night this year. I was right doing. I think it was doing Super Bowl. Had to go to a meeting in the hotel. Came outside. Where my shit at? Shit was gone. $300 overnight. $300. Not to mention the Uber ride home and the Uber ride to go get my car. $300.
Yep.
Talking about like $350, damn it, $360, because coming home was only $25, but going to get it was $45. So damn near $400 because I parked my car, didn't read the goddamn sign. But you'll let somebody whoop his girl's ass and let him home send him home the same night. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit.
Crazy.